You're refusing?
I'm not refusing.
Well, when we ask you...
If you committed a crime, then I give my ID.
No. That's not how it works there.
Crime? I'm sorry. I'm just
well, it's not a crime. Okay?
Well, what do you need my ID for then?
It's not a crime because we don't know who you are and you're out here parked. And one of the things that we do out here is if we have a vehicle that's parked and you know, it's a little odd just to be parked not doing anything. So
not really.
Identify the people who are out here.
Sorry.
I didn't ask you to come outside the car.
What?
I didn't ask you to come outside
the car.
the
I want
car.
to get out.
I didn't ask you to step outside the car. Okay?
All right. What do you want?
We have to kind of go about this the right way. You just can't jump out of cars when you're on a police contact.
Yeah, I literally just parked here about a minute ago, and I can even show you on my dash cam.
Okay, well, we need to see your ID so we can identify you.
I'm not giving my ID, dude.
You're not going to give us your ID?
No.
Really?
Yeah, because...
The video wastes no time. From the very first seconds, tension slices through the air. A man behind the camera, calm but firm, stands face to face with two officers who seem determined to test his resolve. They demand ID. He asks the only question that matters: what crime did I commit? The officers hesitate, and that pause says everything. Here begins a clash between power and principle, authority versus accountability. The narrator steps in, warning viewers that this is about rights, not routine. Two officers, apparently unfamiliar with the law they are sworn to uphold, try to label parking as suspicious behavior. The scene is quiet, yet every word drips with confrontation. The man's refusal isn't anger, it's clarity. He knows the law, and they clearly don't. And as we move deeper, the question lingers in the viewer's mind. How far will these officers go to force compliance they are not entitled to?
Unless I committed a crime or something, then
No, that's not how that works, man.
Yeah, because...
Look where you're parked right now. Are you allowed to be parked here?
I don't see the sign.
So what you're doing... So let me just want to make sure I have this down correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, you can record me all day. I'm recording you too. You're refusing?
I'm not refusing.
Well, when we ask you...
If you committed a crime, then I give my ID.
No. That's not how it works there. When we ask you to identify yourself so we know who you are, because that's one of our jobs out here that we're doing, and then when you refuse, well, what is that?
That's only refusing if if there was a crime committed or something. I'm not gonna have my rights violated, dude.
Your rights aren't... We're not violating your rights.
Can I see your ID? Can I see your...
You see everything I have.
Okay, you can see everything I have too.
No, I don't. I don't know who you are.
I just told you who I am.
My name is Rodriguez.
Well, my name is Olivo.
Right here. It's posted right here. You can see my
I'm
badge.
not doing nothing wrong, dude.
You can see everything.
I literally just pulled up, parked, about to take some photos.
Also, another reason why we stop people here, because it's a narcotic area where a lot of people they stop, drugs are passed, drugs are given.
Yeah, I don't do none of that
A lot of
stuff.
things go down like that.
I'm literally about to go into the military too.
That's why when we ask you, you know, who you are, we eliminate these things very, very simply. So so what you're telling me is you're refusing to give us...
I'm not refusing unless there was a crime committed.
Now the encounter intensifies. The officers circle verbally, repeating the same demand. Show us your ID. The man doesn't flinch. He knows his ground. No crime, no ID. They attempt persuasion first. We're just identifying people. It's what we do. Then pressure. You're refusing to identify yourself. That's a problem. But every time, he answers calmly, logically. This isn't defiance. It's defense. Defense of the Fourth Amendment. As they stumble through half-truths about suspicious activity, their authority begins to sound hollow. Viewers can almost feel the frustration building in the officers' voices. They are used to control, not resistance. And yet, the filmer doesn't back down. His tone stays measured, his logic airtight. The tension grows thicker by the second, as the standoff shifts from conversation to contest. Who truly understands the law? The man with the camera, or the badge demanding compliance?
So you said your name is what?
Miguel.
Miguel what?
I'm not giving you my last name, dude.
Okay.
I'm not about violating my rights. I have nothing in here besides camera gear. So I'm getting my plates ran. No crime committed or anything. I run into Border Patrol every day here. Never had an issue.
I'm not Border Patrol.
Yeah, but I'm just letting you know because they're law enforcement as well. They're federal.
That's the police.
They're federal.
We're not Border Patrol.
I'm not saying you're Border
You're
Patrol.
refusing to identify yourself, dude. That's a problem.
No, I'm not.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not. Unless you committed a crime, then it's refusing. What crime did I commit? I'll give you my ID. You just gotta tell me a crime.
Commit a crime.
What's the crime?
You did not commit a crime.
Okay, then I don't have to give you my ID.
When you're stopped by law enforcement,
I didn't get stopped.
we're stopping you right now.
You're stopping me now from doing what I'm doing, but it's not a
Stopping
crime.
you right now.
It's not a crime, though.
That's what we're doing. Okay. Thing called reasonable suspicion. Have you heard of that?
What's the suspicion then?
Have you heard of that?
What's the suspicion?
You're parked here, just parked, doing nothing.
What's suspicious about it? It's not illegal.
Well, it's not an area just to stop at either.
A lot of people stop here and go hike, run, and everything. I just got out the gym, came here, parked, ready to start taking some photos.
To identify yourself. That's the other problem.
Okay, you're refusing to identify yourself. But now you're telling me it's suspicious, but suspicious is not a crime still.
Suspicious circumstances, dude.
It's not a crime though.
Fun. And the operation that we're doing, just so you know, is called Stone Guard. You ever heard of that?
No.
Okay, well, Stone Guard means that that's what we do. People stop on the side of the road, not doing anything. You're saying you're taking pictures, but yet I don't see you taking
I
pictures.
literally just parked.
Okay. You know, I hear what you're telling me.
I've been. What's up? Yeah, I just bought a house there. Literally about 3 months ago.
This is where the tone changes, completely unable to prove a crime. One officer now pivots, inventing justification out of thin air. Words like reasonable suspicion and Stone Guard operation start spilling out. Phrases that sound official but feel fabricated. That it's a classic tactic. When facts fail, flood the moment with jargon. The man challenges every word, demanding clarity. What's suspicious about parking? What's illegal about taking photos? There's no real answer. Just repetition, hesitation, and authority slowly unraveling under pressure. This is the climax, the exact moment the illusion of control begins to crack. The officer's frustration shows. Their tone shifts from confident to cornered. The cameraman stays composed, exposing the weakness in their argument simply by asking the right questions. Be why now? The viewer feels it. The tide is turning. The badge doesn't seem invincible anymore.
I'm not challenging, dude.
That's okay. Okay, I see that. But it's very simple when, you probably don't.
I just won't give you my ID because I already been harassed by Coronado police when I pull up to just take photos. I'm not saying you're harassing me. I'm just saying I've been harassed.
Okay. I can't speak for them.
You can't speak for them. You can't speak for others.
It just. I can only speak for me.
Okay, this is just me. I won't give up my ID.
Just like you can only speak for you.
Yeah.
We already know who you are, and that's fine. Things can be very much more simpler.
Yeah, it would have been simple, but I've been.
Simple. Hey, look, this is who I am. Okay, hey, no problem, dude.
That's why I shook your hand, told you who I was.
Shaking hands don't mean anything.
Yeah, I don't go and meet a random girl on the street and tell her, "Here's my ID. This is who I am.
This
who
isn't
are
a
you?"
dating experience, buddy. That's okay. We're not talking about meeting a girl.
Okay, then I'm not going to give you my ID. That's
more
the thing.
of law enforcement. But we already know who you are. All right.
That's cool.
And,
where's your guys'
you're
department?
ready
Is
to
it the
go?
one all the way on 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
315-4.
All right, I'm gonna head down there actually and make a complaint. You too, man.
And finally, the standoff ends exactly how it began, with calm, unshakable confidence. The man refuses to surrender his ID, citing harassment from previous encounters. He's not angry, not afraid, just done. He even says he'll file a complaint. That's when the tone flips. The officers, out of options, back off. The power balance is shifted completely. From being suspicious, he becomes the one in control, walking away with his rights intact while the officers retreat in silence. The closing narration hits like a verdict. This is why you record. This is why you know your rights. No shouting, no aggression, just a quiet victory of knowledge over intimidation. And as the screen fades, viewers are left with one undeniable message. When you stand your ground with truth and a camera, authority has nowhere to hide.